Kitty and Charlie's School Adventure by Tori's Place. Once upon a time, in a little town nestled among rolling hills and whispering trees, there lived a spirited girl named Kitty. Kitty was no ordinary girl. She had a best friend who was a fluffy, mischievous cat named Charlie. Together, they shared countless adventures in their cosy little home. One sunny morning, Kitty woke up with a twinkle in her eye. She had an extraordinary idea that made her heart race with excitement. She decided that Charlie should join her at school today. With a giggle and a whisper to Charlie, Kitty hatched her daring plan. As Kitty made her way to school, she carefully concealed Charlie in her backpack, making sure his head popped out just enough for him to peek at the world outside. The bustling schoolyard, filled with children's laughter and playful chatter, greeted Kitty as she arrived. She stole a quick glance around to make sure no one noticed her secret passenger and tiptoed into her classroom. The classroom was alive with colourful posters and buzzing with the sound of children's voices. Kitty's teacher, Miss Lily, was busy writing on the chalkboard, her back turned to the door. Kitty saw her chance and swiftly placed Charlie under her desk, hoping he would remain hidden. But oh no. Just as Kitty settled into her seat, Charlie's curiosity got the better of him. With a mischievous meow, he poked his head out from under the desk, drawing the attention of the entire class. Gasps filled the room as the children stared in disbelief at the unexpected visitor. Miss Lily turned around, her eyes widening in surprise as she spotted the furry intruder. "Kitty, what's going on here?" she exclaimed, trying to make sense of the unusual sight. Kitty's heart raced with fear as she realised her daring plan had been discovered. She bit her lip nervously, unsure of what to do next. But then, something miraculous happened. Instead of scolding Kitty, Miss Lily's stern expression softened into a warm smile. "Well, well, well, what do we have here?" Miss Lily said, crouching down to pet Charlie gently. "It seems like we have a little visitor who couldn't bear to be apart from his best friend." The tension in the room melted away as the children giggled at Charlie's antics. Kitty felt a wave of relief wash over her, grateful that Miss Lily wasn't angry. But their adventure wasn't over yet. Just as Kitty and Charlie were beginning to relax, they heard a loud noise coming from the hallway. It sounded like heavy footsteps approaching rapidly. Panic surged through Kitty as she realised that the school principal was on his way. Mr. Whiskers, the strict and no-nonsense principal, burst into the classroom with a thunderous expression. His eyes widened in disbelief as he took in the sight of Kitty and Charlie. "What is the meaning of this?" Mr. Whiskers boomed, his voice echoing through the room. "Why is there a cat in my classroom?" Kitty trembled with fear, expecting the worst. But to her surprise, Miss Lily stepped forward with a confident smile. "Mr. Whiskers, I can explain," she began, her voice steady. "It seems that Kitty couldn't bear to be separated from her beloved pet, Charlie. And as you can see, Charlie is a very well-behaved cat." Mr. Whiskers frowned, his bushy eyebrows knitting together in thought. After a moment of tense silence, he let out a deep sigh and shook his head. "Well, I must say, this is highly irregular," he muttered, rubbing his chin thoughtfully. "But since Charlie seems to be causing no harm, I suppose we can make an exception this time." Kitty's heart soared with relief as she realised that they were safe. With a grateful smile, she hugged Charlie tightly, thanking him for being her brave companion. From that day on, Kitty and Charlie's school adventure became a legendary tale that the children would whisper about for years to come. And though they faced moments of fear and uncertainty, they learned that with courage, kindness, and a little bit of luck, even the most daring adventures could have a happy ending.